has promised to let us know when she gets married. Stand by.
Ladies and gentlemen and friends of the IWC, which is an organization sponsored by the Franklin County Historical Society for whistlers around the world, and we always give 2 awards, one female award for the Entertainer of the Year and one male. Now these 2 awards are possible only because of nominations. And if the nominations are not adequate and sufficient for us, then our board of directors talks to others, some of the judges, and some who know others who might be in this category, and then we make the decision for that. This year, the Entertainer of the Year award goes to someone who has already been winning some, and will, as of tonight, have won another one. It is commented on that she knows everybody almost in the state now, because she's not only toured this state, she's toured many other states. She's been on the Charlotte Today show, the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. She's been to many places and all out through and the southern states. She's been the International Whistlers Entertainer of the Year for females 2005, 2006, 2007, 2009, 2010. And by now, many of you may know who we are referring to. It is a person here in our own state who has already 4 CDs, and you have seen her name and her picture here on our campus. Ladies and gentlemen, Phyllis Howe, would she please come? Now for the male entertainer of the year, he's not here with us tonight. He wasn't able to be here. But if you live anywhere around New Jersey or in New Jersey, particularly Morristown, you would know this person. There's a comment made that he's probably one of the best whistlers in our nation, and particularly since he's one who not only whistles while he works, and if he doesn't have a whistle, he has a smile. This individual is unusual in that he not only can whistle like the birds, he has large farms for turkeys and chickens, and he whistles to them, and he's taught some of them to say what he says is a whistle. Whatever it is, when they go off to market, they go on that route feeling happy when somebody smiles at them. And even though he has a great sense of humor, and so do the people in Morristown, the Chamber of Commerce and people otherwise in the state are always referring to him as the man who whistles for the birds and to the birds, and sometimes act like one too. We're excited about him because he's been here before. He has one of the deepest bass voice I think I've ever heard, and some of his whistles seem to be the same way. He was a star at one of the Morristown talent shows, not just once, but dozens of times. It got to where that it was difficult at the talent show for anybody to win but him. He's also been on The Tonight Show. He tours Europe with a team called The Soul of Music. And wherever he goes, everybody loves his music. And everybody loves the information that they seem to receive at rest homes, hospitals, and children's hospitals, and places where he goes. And in that low voice, kind of hums them to sleep and whistles softly to make their life more pleasant while that they are still alive, and still maybe when they're coming back to health. So, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Segallo from Morristown, United States.
And Joe Segallo is one of the featured whistlers in Pucker Up for Fine Art Whistling.
Yes, I didn't mention that, but he was puckered up before the name, I think, arrived. And then once he was on the documentary film, you wouldn't ever forget him, because he, like all the others on there, including Steve, that was a great film. It was a very scientific one. We're all very proud of it. Now the award for the Hall of Fame, after which we will make arrangement for all of you to come up on the stage who've been receiving awards tonight, plus all of you who were a contestant. So we can get a big picture of you, and that means we have an award for every one of you contestants, whether that you won first or second or third place. But now back to the Hall of Fame. This is our top award that is given to someone who has already made that award possible, to the feeling of it, if not the actual award itself. I'm going to have it in the hands here for Steve to give whenever this person comes up. Just hold it this way for right now. Now, some of you may have heard of this word, and it is not exactly sure how that it developed to be so important. But let me tell you what the word does. It's a whistling, it comes from a whistling forum. It has a great archives of all of the things that we know about whistling that is at least current. Thousands of message posts are on it. It currently has about 1,000 members, and more than 40 nations, 35 American states, and 8 Canadian provinces use this system, a vast network. It has extensive databases on whistling techniques and other whistling-related information, such as quotations that refer to whistling, popular songs with whistling in them, words for whistling in other languages, and available whistling CDs and tapes. In addition to whistling samples and photographs of whistles and whistlers, and links to websites and relating to whistle, it brings us great joy everywhere that it's heard, and it is a great medium, and it's an outstanding person who for past 10 years has been responsible to make this happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that some of you probably have already guessed that this is Linda Hamilton. Would she please stand? real estate for a picture, so we
Would Kyle, can you please come up to the stage? So our champion, Kyle, has brought a present from China, from the Chinese whistles, to the IWC Franklin County, and he wants to present that to us now.
On behalf of Mr. Kao would like to present to IWC to thank you the contribution made by Alan and the organization. Thank you very much. That Chinese calligraphy says the art of whistling. And that painting is painted by a famous Chinese traditional brush painter. It's Chinese traditional flower in the ink painting. Thank you very much.
You may remember last night I said there are a lot of flowers in China, and they brought some with them. So if you were a contestant, as a child, a teen, or an adult, would you please come up to the stage to receive a souvenir medal from the 40th International Whistlers Convention? We will also be taking a group photo. Okay. We want to get organized for a photo opportunity, so we'd like to have the children in the front. Children in the front, please. Please, folks, please move to the center.
Everyone fly to the left! My left! I can be louder than that microphone.
See, what you meant to say was stage right. Okay.
No umbrella!
No umbrella. Children in the front, please. Children in the front. Okay. Norris, why don't you get more in the front there? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You, Diane, would you change places with gentlemen? Yeah. If you're taller, please be towards the back. All right? How's that looking?
Look good!
All right.
Everyone smile! 1, 2, 3! One more. 1, 2, 3! Good. We're good. That's it.
Okay. That completes our formal ceremonies. The banquet starts at 7 p.m. at the Jordan Student Center for those who are going to the banquet. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you.